If you have a Venus in Aries or know someone who has this placement, watch this video where I'm sharing everything you need to know about an Aries Venus, including what their love language is and what their biggest struggle is going to be. So what does the Aries archetype represent? Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. It represents initiation, starting, and it's represented by the ram. People or anywhere we have Aries makes us very headstrong, independent, assertive, confident, sometimes impulsive or loud, because Aries is just used to starting things. They're new to life. They just came out of the Pisces womb. They're just here ready to try things. They don't necessarily think things through. People with an Aries sun are said to be impulsive, loud, enthusiastic, fun, leaders, bold and brave. They seem to not censor their words, and they don't care what other people think because they're just here to be them. So what does it mean to have a Venus in Aries? People with a Venus in Aries tend to be bold, upfront, and direct in their communication, sometimes even impulsive. These are the kind of people that see the cute guy or girl from across the room and say, I'm just gonna go talk to her. Why not? They'll straight up walk up to the person and say, hey, I like you, I think you're attractive, let's hang out. They're not the kind of people to hold back. Because Venus is in the sign of Aries, these people take on a direct, initiative approach in love. They want to be as bold as possible, and they want to somewhat be center stage. They aren't afraid to speak their mind, and this comes across in love relationships for the Venus in Aries. Not only does it change, the Venus in Aries doesn't only give them a very direct approach in love and how they go the flirting phase, but it also shows them what they're going to value in their love relationship. And once again, this is not just for women, but this is also for men with this placement. So either way, if you have a Venus in Aries, you're going to be someone who values direct communication in love, who values intensity. You want someone who is a bold and passionate partner who will get on this level of intensity with you. If you're a woman with this placement, you want a male counterpart or someone else as a counterpart who allows you to be that bold and brave role, who allows you to be intense, who doesn't care if you're outspoken or extra aggressive. If you're a man with this placement, you seek out a woman or a counterpart who has these bold and brave tendencies, someone who embraces that assertion, embraces that intensity, who walks up to you from across the bar and says, hey, I think you have a pretty face, let's hang out. So that is the energy of a Venus in Aries. Venus in Aries not only means that you're going to be bold and playful in love and speak your mind and something, but it also means that in your relationship, that is something you value. The last thing you want in a relationship is someone who you can't word barf with, so to say. The Venus in Aries likes to tell it as it is. And so if they can't tell it as it is in their relationship and their partner gets easily hurt or has easily hurt feelings, the Venus in Aries is going to feel stifled. And I cannot stress this enough. The Venus in Aries is extremely intense, perhaps one of the most intense Venus signs to have. Competing with Venus and Scorpio, of course. These are just very different approaches. Venus and Scorpio gets more intense the more you know them because they require trust, whereas Venus and Aries will be intense in love from the get-go. They can go far really fast, and this can be shocking to some people if they're not ready for it. However, once you get to know Venus and Aries and you embrace this intense nature, this can be something that you thrive on as well. So don't try to stifle the Venus and Aries intensity. They want someone who wants to be intense with them, who matches their challenge, think of it as the symbol of the ram, where Aries is the ram and they want to charge head on. They want someone who charges head on back with them. It can seem almost as if they value fighting in the relationship, but this is just their way of having fun and enjoying themselves. So match their level of intensity, and I cannot stress it enough, do things with them. Venus and Aries loves challenge. They love doing things. They love to act on impulse and be intense, and they want someone who wants to do that with them. If you are a Venus in Aries and you're trying to figure out how you can feed your own love language, ask yourself, how can you feel your own need for intensity? How can you appreciate your bold and brave nature? How can you express this intense energy? Oftentimes, a lot of us aren't comfortable with expressing our Venus, and we're taught to express more of our Mars because we're in a very masculine society where vulnerability is not valued. And naturally, when Venus comes up, there can be some feelings of vulnerability because it has to do with how we receive love. So How can you allow yourself to embrace that Venus and Aries nature, allow yourself to be bold and brave so that you can harness your feminine energy within you? No matter whether you're a male or a female, we all need to embrace our feminine and masculine energy equally. The biggest struggle that a Venus and Aries is going to face in relationships is their desire for intensity. Oftentimes, they are the stereotypical person who will come on too strong to some people. And they can enjoy this for sure. They can bounce around between people, have fun, stay in the flirting phase forever. But if they're looking for a settled down partner, perhaps they might need to reel back on the intensity every now and then and perhaps balance it with whatever their Mars sign is. If you somehow have a Venus and Mars in Aries, I wish you a good luck and would love to hear about it in the comment below about what that is like. But if you are Venus in Aries, watch your need for intensity. And of course, we have to have balance with every archetype. You absolutely need to embrace intensity to be fulfilled. But if you're looking for more relationships in your life, notice how that can rub people the wrong way. And one of the biggest things with the Aries archetype is that they're very outspoken. They don't think through their words. As someone who has a Sun in Aries and a Mercury in Aries, I know this is true. So with the Venus in Aries, when it comes to flirting with people, watch your need to, or not your need, but your unintentional ways that you insult people, because the Venus in Aries is so outspoken, they can sometimes come across as rude. Just be mindful of this nature, be mindful of what you do, and see what you need to do to play to your intentions the best. What is your expectation? What is it you're looking for? And act in alignment. If you enjoyed this video and it helped you understand what it means to be a Venus in Aries, please leave a comment below and let me know what your Venus and Mars combination is, because knowing your combination is so intriguing and it can help you know how you can balance your energies best and show up in relationships. But let me know in the comments below what your Venus is and what your Mars combination is with it. And in the description below, I have my free birth chart workbook. So if you're new to astrology, or you're someone who wants to know how to apply your chart better, hit the link below to get the free birth chart workbook, where I use journal prompts to guide you through the process of embracing the main aspects of your chart, including your big three, Mars and Venus. So the link is below for the free birth chart workbook, or just skip a step now, and for $30, you can get all 30 of our workbooks. So hit the link below to get the Making Mindfulness Fun bundle, as it is called, in the description below, where you get all of our workbooks on astrology, Enneagram, mindfulness, chakras, you name it. 30 workbooks and courses included for only $30. You don't want to miss this opportunity, and you don't want to wait to get it, because I don't know how long we're going to offer it for. So the link is in the description below to get that. Download the free birth chart workbook. Leave that comment below and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more. From my heart to yours, I bow to you. Namaste, and thank you for watching.